Thank you. Yeah, we are at the final stage of the conference. My name is Sung-Hoon Kang, and I am an associate professor at Seoul National University, and I'm one of the organizers for this conference. I want to introduce Professor Heon Kim, and he's the professor of the Institute of Humanities at Seoul National University, and he's currently the editor-in-chief for Greco-Roman Studies, a journal of Greco-Roman Studies. Yeah, Professor Kim. Yeah.
Thank you very much for introducing me. Hello, everybody. My name is Kim Heon. I am the editor-in-chief for the Journal of Greco-Roman Studies. It is a great honor for me to say farewell to you. I feel gratitude and friendship to all the participants of the third Asia regional meeting of the International Plato Society on the theme of image and imagination in Plato. Especially, I would like to express my deep gratitude to the organizing committee, Professor Cho, Professor Ho, Professor Ogiara, Professor Kang, Professor Song. And then many thanks to the plenary speaker, Professor Gil, Professor Notomi, Professor Omeara. And the 30 speakers in 17 sessions, thanks so much for their precious papers. I also thank the chairpersons in the 17 sessions. I would like to express exceptional gratitude to the three associates, assistants, Bae Sang-hyun and Kwon So-hyuk and Yoon Jae-sung. They worked devotedly for these missions. Originally, just like the last two meetings in Japan and Taiwan, we tried to meet face-to-face in Seoul, Korea, but the unexpected situation of the coronavirus pandemic forced us to meet online like this. The conference in this way was a completely new experience. We use the internet sitting in each individual private space. We look at the other's face displayed on the screen of the computer. Somebody is hidden under their preferred icon or under the letter of their names. All the images displayed on the screen, they are not really us. That does not mean they are not non-us. They are us in a certain way. I imitate some passages in Professor Notomi's articles. Even though we participate in this meeting with our images in the online space, that does not mean only our images participate in the meeting. Anyway, we ourselves participate in the meeting in a certain way. As you know well, Plato featured Socrates as the protagonist in his drama-style dialogues. Maybe Plato speaks behind Socrates' mask. At this conference, the presenters talk about how to interpret Plato's writing. Their interpretations are expressed in their own logos, which put various images of Plato in my mind. It was a very exciting time to bring Plato and Socrates to life in my mind for 3 days. Now, I would like to invite you to submit your precious articles to our Journal of Greco-Roman Studies. We publish those journal 3 times a year. In March and September, it is published in the Korean version, while in December, it is published in the international edition. But our society decided to issue a special international edition in the next June in order to commemorate our beautiful meeting. You could submit your paper by the end of March after having revised it by visiting our homepage. It is recommended for the contributor to upload a file of the manuscript directly at the site. But if you find it difficult, you may send the file to the email address. We will review submitted papers in April and May. We will publish the special issue in June for our meeting. Details on the submission will be notified later by the email to all presenters. Through this opportunity, I look forward to more and more vitalizing our scientific exchanges. The first volume, our journal, was published in 1986. First, we published the journal once a year, but we gradually increased the number of publications. In 2004, we changed the face of the journal, and in 2014, we changed the numbering system of the journal. The first volume of the international edition was published in December 2014. First order included Professor Taylor, Annas, Laflauf, Lowe, Perno, Spina, Karadimas, and Nussbaum. I hope that you also will submit your papers to our journal. In addition, I introduced the Korean translation of Plato's dialogues. In a few years, all of Plato's work will be translated in Korean. It will be a historical turning point for the Korean scholars. If there were not coronavirus pandemic, we have met together in Seoul. And after my talk, we would go to a very nice restaurant for delicious dinner. And we would toast for our health and for the epimeleates pussycats. We would share the last story and appease our regret of farewell. But I'm very sorry that it is now impossible. Shortly after my talk is over, you will end the meeting by hitting the logo button on our screen. The moment we press the button, our images will disappear from the screen, like this. However, some passages from your paper and your images on the screen will remain in my heart, and each of us will remain and live in each own place. I hope that you will meet again. We will meet again and continue our academic relationship. I will see you all good health until then. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Professor Kim. Yeah. Now I learned that you are the master of image making, image using. Yeah, and it's really now the closing moment of our conference, and I hope everyone enjoyed the discussions we had for the 3 days, as I certainly did. I think I thank the keynote speakers and all the speakers who have given wonderful presentations, and all the participants who have made this conference an enjoyable event. And I also thank my fellow members of the organizing committee. As many of you already know, Hwake Ho is the IPS representative for Asia, Australia, and Africa. And as the IPS representative, she has helped a lot of things go as smoothly as possible. She also had a strong presence at each stage of decision makings, and her experience of organizing the second Asia regional meeting of the IPS at Taiwan was an invaluable asset to our committee. Can we give her a hand? Okay. Are you here? Yeah, okay. Okay.
Unmute.
You're muted. Okay, maybe her microphone is not working properly. Yeah, okay. Anyway, we saw your gestures. Okay. All right. Okay. Then Satoshi Ogihara, he inherited the role of organizing Asian regional meetings from Yuji Kurihara, and who inherited from Noboru Notomi. It is really great that Japan has this tradition of organizing these scholarly cooperations in Asia in the field of Platonic studies. Following the steps of Yuji and Noboru, Satoshi has been a cornerstone of our committee. He has always given considerate and balanced opinions in our decision makings. Satoshi, can you give a hand to Satoshi?
Kang.
Yeah.
I have a proposal. Why don't we give to the participants a chance to speak their private opinion to the conference?
Okay, okay, yeah, I will, yeah.
Really?
After I finish, okay, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, yeah. I was trying to calling you next. Yeah, you are intercepting me because you knew that your name will be called. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Professor Taeho Jo and Yure Song. They're my Korean fellow committee members. I asked them, I actually allured them to join the committee by saying that there would not be much work on their part. What a liar I was. But I have excuses. When our plan was still at an early stage, the pandemic broke out. And we did not expect this pandemic would last more than a few months, how long we were. And things were not getting better, and we had to make very difficult decisions. And that must have given them a lot of headaches. And one positive aspect of this video conference was that many young scholars around the world had a chance to join this conference without financial worries. That's a great thing, actually, but that meant more work from my fellow Korean committee members. Thank you for being victims of my lie. Let's give a hand to Professor Jo and Professor Song. Yeah. Okay, I will also have some words about our staff members. Mr. Jae Sung-Yoon. He's a research assistant at the Institute of Greco-Roman Studies at Seoul National University. He has designed this wonderful website with branched schedule, no less. And many of you, especially the ones who gave presentations, must know him since he has handled the email correspondences early on. He has also compiled the papers and added the bookmarks to the compilation. And why don't we give him a big hand? Jason, do you want to say hi to everybody? You didn't have a chance to.
Hello, do
Yeah.
you hear me? Hello, thank you, Professor Kang. I used to send and reply emails with many speakers and participants over the last few months. That's me. It is great pleasure and experience for me to assist in arranging our online conference. Thank you so much to our speakers, participants, and our organizing committee. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And then Mr. Sang-Hyun Bae is an intern at the Institute of Greco-Roman Studies at Seoul National University. He has monitored Zoom sessions, session 1A to 7A. He's also managing this secret YouTube channel. He's making sure that no one else may watch the recorded sessions. Why don't we give him a big hand? Jason? No. Sang-Hyun, yeah.
Hello. Hi, this is Sung-Hoon from Seoul National University, and I'm glad that all sessions end successfully. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And Mr. Seok Kwon, he's my assistant at philosophy department at Seoul National University. He has monitored Zoom sessions, sessions 1B to 7B. He's also managing the email correspondences currently, and he has done a very difficult job because email messages have actually flooded for the last 4 or 5 days. Why don't we give him a big hand?
Hello, everyone. First, I'm glad we finished this conference without huge accident. And I want to thank Professor Kang for giving me an opportunity to take part in this conference. It was a true pleasure to me. And I want to apologize to some of participants. In session B, if someone muted your account, that was me. I hope you didn't get it personal. Yeah. It was necessary because we had a small sound problem per se. And if you got any email written in awkward, unnatural, bizarre English, that was me also. I want to say the other committee members are innocent. Thank you.
Thank you. As Professor Cho has suggested, if anyone wants to add some comments, say hi to all the others, then now is the time. Now is the last time. Okay, yeah. Okay, now it's time to finish. It is a shame that Korea has been rather behind in the international cooperations in Platonic studies. I said 2 years ago in Taiwan that my mentor, Professor Kim Nam-do, who has now retired, always said that there should be more joint events among Platonic scholars in Asia. In fact, he was pioneering the cooperations in Asia with Professor Noboru Notomi here. When Professor Kim Nam-do was not retired, indeed, there were many events. Professor Notomi said he has visited Korea 5 or 6 times, and Professor Kim Nam-do visited Japan several times as well. I hope this conference will be a springboard to rejuvenation of such cooperations. This is the 3rd Asia regional meeting of the IPS, and I believe there will be certainly more in the future. Our topic has been image and imagination in Plato. In a way, it is well suited that in this conference, we only see video images of the participants in a high-tech cave, as Professor Omeara put it. But according to Plato, even the physical realities are actually images. We discussed in this conference how Plato thought that with the help of contacting with the sensibles, we may reach to the realm of the forms. Now, with the help of the contacting with our physical bodies, as in ordinary non-video conferences, what do we get? Plato claims that we are not our bodies, we are souls. I don't think Plato said that our bodies are images of our souls. He doesn't say that, I believe. But through contact with our bodies, what we really want is to reach to the souls of our other people and form a friendship with them. And I think we can do this, I believe, with our video images as well. I see your video images only, and I feel friendly. Thank you all for being friendly for this last 3 days. Thank you. I think we'll have to end the session now, but actually the conference is not really over. As you know, the recordings will be uploaded in an hour or two, and you can watch the sessions you missed, and then you may leave your comments or questions in the discussion board as well. We will keep the discussion board open for, say, more than 10 days at least, maybe a month. So you can leave your comments and questions in the discussion board. Thank you all very much. We'll have to end the session, but if you want, there is a meeting lounge as well. You can rejoin by typing the numbers for the meeting ID, but we'll have to end the session now. So
thank you very much.
This is it. Bye-bye. Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
고맙습니다.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you.
Bye-bye.